Hello, this is a brief tutorial on how to access and complete the MTSS checklist. For cycle one, we're using this checklist kind of in lieu of the referral form because the referral form needs to be updated before we complete it. So you would go to your web browser and type in bit.ly/MTSS checklist, all lowercase, and it'll take you straight to it. I'll also share it in OneDrive so that it will be in your OneDrive when you go there. And it has been updated, so each grade level pair has their own tab. So if you and your teaching partner will input your students on the same tab. So you will put in enter the student's name. There's a drop-down menu for a referral form. You can skip that. If you're referring them for academics, you just click in the box, click the arrow, and it'll give you a drop-down for yes or no. Sale, same thing, drop-down, yes or no. Behavior, yes or no. Attendance, yes or no. And then for academics, you have the option to put ELA, math, or both content areas that you're referring the students for. If they are an ELL student, then you just have to identify if they are at least level 2 or higher in their access and QUAP scores. Dibbles, if you're referring them for ELA K2, you need to put their score, their BOY score here, their iReady BOY score for ELA, and an ELA assessment, class assessment that they did independently. If you're referring them for math, you need their iReady BOY score as well as a math assessment from in class. Technically, we need two, but for the purpose of this form, you can just enter one. And if you are referring them for both content areas, then all of those columns for scores need to be entered. For SAIL, the second through fifth graders will be administered a SAIL screener over the next 2 weeks while they are in specials classes. That schedule will come out from Dr. Bush soon, and so you don't have to do anything there. You do have to report if you, like, why you're referring them. Either you've had observations of them having challenges regulating their emotions, maybe some social skills, hard time making friends, things like that. Or for tier 3, a parent has reported a significant trauma in their life, or they've reported a death in the family. Also, if the wellness team has observed some emotional regulation or social emotional concerns. Behavior, just need to make sure you have a tier 1 behavior system being implemented in your class. You've tried some strategies, they're still not working for you or the student. You can enter the number of referrals they've had so far this year and the average loss of seat time per week. That includes them maybe walking out of class, having to spend time in the office, having to spend time in a buddy room. If you have like a cool down corner where they have to go to and they're not participating in their instructional activities, then that counts as well. Attendance is pretty automatic. If they have missed 10% of the school year so far, then they are tier 2, which makes them chronically absent. The only thing we need from you all is the fact that there are notes, yes or no, are there notes in Aspen? Because Ms. Montgomery cannot move forward without those notes in Aspen. She needs those. So any communication that has happened with the family, those notes need to go into Aspen. If you're not sure how to do that, check with someone on your team. Your grade level chair should be able to support you with that. And then you can enter the number of days that they have been absent. Comment section is just anything we need to know, any significant just notes about like anything you've heard from parents, anything you may have observed that we need to know that could support their goal or support their intervention strategy. And that's pretty much it. So once this is completed, we can see who's been referred. We can group them into their groups and get started with interventions and progress monitoring of their progress. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Ms. Greer, and I can support you with that. Thank you. Have a good day.